What is up, guys? Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. We're going to be going over the new Alice once everything loads up here. We're going to see what her incarnate looks like real quick, as we usually try to do. Step 1 and 3 is half off, in case you didn't see my video yesterday, so it seems like this might be the new norm, at least for a while. Ooh, that looks really cool. She's like mixing in some like blue with the gold. That's really cool. I'm still a little salty that they didn't just either put them on the same banner, since they're both water units, the Alice and the Aegis, or at least announce them together so people could be like, okay. But I guess honestly, if they did a enhanced mode charge unit, you would figure the next one would have been a break unit, but I don't know. I'm still just kind of like, that's kind of annoying. I will not be summoning in this video. As you can probably tell by the title, there's nothing about summoning, because I literally went in all on the Aegis banner, so I have nothing to spend anyway. And I feel like the War of Underworld isn't going to give enough currency for me to have done a summon anyway, so yeah. I don't know what's going on with Cathedral. As you can see here, they just renewed the first one. Or it looks like they just have a general one. It looks like Very Hard only has one reward here. But I guess it is what it is. Maybe there's some issue they're not able to do with, or they're not able to handle things with. I don't really know. So yeah, I've pretty much, for this Cathedral, I've cleared up to 95, so there's still like 5 more floors of free stuff I guess I could get, but it's just weird. I wonder what's going on with them with Cathedral. Maybe they're trying to revamp it completely, or I don't know. Real quick, let's look at the War of Underworld stuff. Okay, good. They're back to having 3 stages, so that means there's probably gonna, what is there, 1, 2, 3, so there's 5 fights on each one, so that's a decent amount of diamonds we should be able to get. And then obviously water is going to be the advantageous element for this, and then the usual 80k is what we need to reach for. I guess we'll grab this because it's here. And then where is the exchange shop? Okay, so they just got more regular water Imaginariums, some tickets for the TSA. We got Almighty Evolution Crystals, we got 50 of those, and then we got 50 water. So essentially that's like 1 full limit break right there. And then we got 5 scout tickets of both weapon and character. And then you can start to change these into regular tickets. If you're not a fan of the free-to-play units and don't care about max limit breaking them, you can always just exchange their crystals for regular scout tickets, I guess, if you want to try and pull for just regular units. So that's it there. So now let's go over to the banner itself and check out the new Alice. Yeah, it's just very weird to me, the what's kind of going on with the Cathedral, because we haven't had a new Cathedral for like 3 months now, and now 94 days. That's another 3 months that we're gonna have the exact same Cathedral. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe there's some issue with Cathedral that they're trying to implement stuff, but I guess I don't know. So we do have a oh wait, wind. Maybe the other advantageous element besides water is wind, so we have a wind step up here with the Cardinal, Yu-Gi-Oh, and then Renly, so that's kind of cool. If you are someone who needs wind units, maybe try your luck at this. But let's go ahead and let's look at everything here. I did already look at the at this stuff very briefly. The annoying thing here, obviously the same featured units for water that aren't the new unit are still the same. It's still the Yu-Gi-Oh sword to all these characters here. That's why I'm just like, why didn't they just shove? What they should have done is just, for Aegis' banner, just remove the silica and then just have this Alice take that silica spot, and you would have been fine. But I guess they really just wanted to double down on making money from this banner. I don't get it. Like I said, step 1 and 3 are half off. Step 5 is the guaranteed roll, and then step 6 is the usual increased rate. This banner goes until the 7th, so if you don't have all the gems to summon on it right now, it's not a big deal because we will have a new ordinal battle within the next 2 weeks, like 5 days before this banner goes away, so that'll be another like 350 gems you can get from that to try and you'll at least be able to get up to step 3 if you have nothing right now. And the new bottom units, so what it goes down to is the Yu-Gi-Oh and Cardinal, the ones we literally just saw on the other banner. And it looks like that's I'm just checking real quick because okay, so yeah, I'm starting to want to look to see when they're gonna start like cutting off units, because I feel like at some point, you know, this page is just gonna get too long. But it seems like for right now, that's not a huge concern. So now let's open this back up again, so you don't just have to scroll up. Her enhanced mode is where she attacks with her Optimus flowers, which is basically when her sword turns into the flower petals, as you can see around her. She's basically just a break version of the Aegis we just got, which now we should know in the future. If they release an enhanced mode single character, and it's either a charge or a break, expect that another one is going to come. So if you're someone that has wind, for example, that's something you need, and they released a wind break unit, expect that within the following week, they'll probably have a wind charge unit coming out. So if you need to save for a charge unit, now we kind of know the way they're going to go about this. Hopefully, eventually, they just put, maybe because this is the first couple of enhanced modes, they wanted to give them their own banners. But hopefully, moving forward, they don't pull this, you know, nonsense with 2 banners when both units are the exact same type. And hopefully, the next enhanced mode batch we get are just going to be 2 characters on the same banner. But I am not going to hold my breath for that. So let's go ahead and go over everything. So her break skill is Cryogenic Shot, which is a magic attack strong on single enemy, lowers magic resistance by 20% for 1 turn. Incarnate Break 50%, not bad. Still pretty basic. Her Assault is magic attack extra strong on single enemy, deals additional damage on enemies inflicted with physical resistance or magic resistance debuff. So obviously that break skill and the assault skill will really work well together. Her enhanced mode, Optimus, places your character in enhanced mode, strengthening your skills and increasing MP on skills for 2 turns. So it's a general thing with these enhanced modes. I don't think we're ever going to see anything super different until they start getting into specific skills for these enhanced modes. But for right now, it's literally just a power-up. And her incarnate skill is Optimus Glacial Flower. So yeah, she's mixing in ice with her flower petals, which is pretty cool. Incarnate magic attack on single enemy, lowers magic resistance by 20% for 1 turn. So basically the same thing as her break. Now the cool thing about this unit, and I think they actually say it up here. Yeah, okay. Her charge and break values also increase slightly when she is in enhanced mode. So getting an extra, so instead of it being 50%, you're probably doing 60 or 70%. I don't know how much that additional thing is going to really give you until we actually have someone who actually tries her out, or if they have tried her out, we're not going to know for sure. But that is cool that this enhanced mode is definitely going to help with more breaking. So for an event that you have to worry about a break gauge, maybe you don't need to bring as many break characters. Maybe this enhanced mode Alice will be able to cover 2 characters instead of just 1. So I think that's pretty cool there. But that's pretty much everything. I don't need to keep restating how I feel about them doing this, because it's pretty simple. What they could have done is just they could have put Aegis and Alice on the same banner. Then for the raid ups, they could have done the Adis character raid up, where Alice isn't on it at all, and then they could have done the Alice raid up, but I guess for the sake of getting more people to summon and for spacing out stuff more, maybe it was just a way to space out content while they get ready for banners. But even if I had the currency, I probably wouldn't even do the first step here. I don't know yet. Just because we're really not going to need water too much in the long run right at this moment. And also, as I mentioned in my previous video, I definitely expect either an anime banner or a game banner for Alicization Licorice to come around the 10th of the month. Because the game comes out on the 10th and the anime returns on the 11th. So I expect there to be stuff there. So I'd much rather stop. By the time that comes, if I don't spend anything... What's new? Oh, I didn't look at the weapon. I guess we can look at the weapon real quick, see what it does. I do want to say for that. Okay, so the weapon banner is also the same kind of like setup, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, so attack, magic attack 9%, 9% when using a skill. Okay. But yeah, I definitely want to save for that. By the time the 10th rolls around, with all the stuff we're going to be getting content-wise, I feel like I'll be close to, you know, 600-700 diamonds. And then by the time that banner comes around, that'll be plenty of time to kind of finish it off, completely free to play. So, we'll just see how things kind of go. But, anyways, if you guys did do any summons, let me know how your summons went down below. Very interested to see if anyone was able to pull the Alice. Like I mentioned, if I had known this Alice was coming, I wouldn't have summoned on the Adis. I probably would have waited for the Alice, because for water, I'm fine on charge units, especially now having the Adis, but I'm in dire need of break units. My only break water unit is the Sortiliana, the original one, so I definitely would have gone all in for this Alice instead of the Adis, but it is what it is. Also, real quick, I'm not going to make a solo video about this, but I'll probably mention it in my next, like, general video. They increased the max AP, so if you are over the point where, you know, once you got to 100, there wasn't more AP for you to get, it just kind of stayed at 100, but I guess they kind of, I think it was around, like, rank 85, where you would cap out at 100. So I guess, like, now every few ranks will probably get more AP, because now I have 133 as my max, but that's pretty cool. That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more opportunity to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.